around the rooftop to still want to hang and look the other side. Then you are there, you call yourself a responsible parent. You call yourself what? Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my YouTube channel one more time. Bob Entertainer Worldwide. Bob Entertainer Worldwide. So guys, thank you very much for the subscription. Thank you very much for always watching. Thank you very much for the views. Thank you very much for always make sure that you watch my videos. Guys, I love you very much, and thank you all very much for always commenting and telling me stuffs and getting me to love to interact with you in this platform, this amazing platform, you know. So guys, today's story it's going to be a little bit hurting kidogo, you know. So I want to say, guys, just sit and relax. Yeah, don't tense. Yeah, the story is not going. It's going to be hurting, but just relax. 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 The wind is blowing my phone. Have you relaxed? Okay, now relax. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in again. 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 Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in again. Breathe out. Now relax. Have you relaxed? Relax. So today's video or today's story is going to be hurting, but I'm going to say it. So make sure you always watch on your kids. Make sure you always watch on your kids. Make sure you always watch on your kids. And make sure if it is your kid you're leaving at home, make sure you leave that kid or that child with someone responsible. If it is a kid or if it's a child who cannot look after herself or after himself, make sure you leave him or her with someone responsible. And this one now goes to the people who have rooftops. If you live, let me say, like people who live here in Nairobi, here in town in Nairobi, if you live in buildings that have rooftops, make sure you don't allow your children to go there alone. This one is just an advice. Make sure you don't allow your children to go there alone on rooftops. Or if they are going there, make sure they are there with someone responsible. So an adult, let me say an adult, someone who can look after him or her, the child, you know. So it was on a Saturday afternoon. The estate is quiet. Businesses are open as usual. Things are running, and there is an apartment around. Very beautiful apartment around. Now these kids playing up on the stairs, running up and down on the stairs. Now playing, you know, with kids to play now. Something normal for kids to play. So they're running up and down, and Of course, now when they were running up and down, they were living in this apartment where they had a rooftop. And when they had rooftop, they were playing on the stairs. So they've not gone to the rooftop. So they're playing on the stairs, running up and down, following each other. And of course, they were several. They were around 7 kids. Yeah, they were around 7 kids, of which they were 6 boys and 1 girl. They were running, chasing along, running around, playing their games. And so now they decided, because we're living on this building, we're going to go up on the rooftop. We're going to go up on the rooftop and play. We are going to go up on the rooftop and play. They are going to go where? On the rooftop and play. Remember, these are kids. These are young kids. Very, very young kids. Very young. Very young. Schools are closed. Remember, schools are closed. Very young. Very young. Very young kids. So they decide we are going to go on the rooftop and do a play. And now when they are at the rooftop, they still continue running, chasing themselves from the rooftop to the stairs back. And now they decide now, we're going to look down. We want to see how down there is from here. Hapo juu inakaaje? Hapo chini. How does down there looks when you're from up here on the rooftop? How does down there look? Remember, these are kids. Damn, I know a total, man. These are kids. Now they decide they want to look down there by themselves when they are up there. Bro, sister, on a 7-story building, these kids decide they want, from the rooftop, they want to peep how down there looks like. Very sad, very sad, very, very sad. Very sad. Very sad. Very sad. And now they decide, all of them, they've made a lane. They've made a lane. Now they want to peep. Yeah. Everyone on the rooftop wants to peep down there. How does down there looks like? Yeah. And even to make the matter worse, they went to an extent of even climbing their rooftop also had some metals which have been welded around, Yeah, so you could hold it and at least be. But now these kids decided, now this is why I tell you, you should leave kids with adults or people responsible. You should leave your children with people who are responsible, who should be looking at them as much as they are playing. They are kids, they are children. They should play. They are supposed to play. If you don't want them to play, lock them in the house. They won't die. Now you left them carelessly because of your carelessness. Now they decide to even climb those metals which have been welded around the rooftop, to still want to hang and look the other side. Then you are there, you call yourself a responsible parent. You call yourself what? A responsible what? Parent. Yes, you call yourself a responsible parent. Let me tell you, you are irresponsible parents. You are irresponsible parent. Irresponsible. How do you leave your kids? A child is a child. Mtoto ni mtoto, jamani, mtoto ni mtoto. You know? You cannot leave your child irresponsibly. Hivyo tu unawacha tu mtoto ati anacheza juu ni mtoto. God damn. Who does that? Who does that? Who does that? Mtoto ni mtoto. Unaacha mtoto anacheza peke yake. You leave a child, a kid, to play alone. You don't look after your children. You don't look after your kids. Okay, now you think it is right. You think even you where you are right now, leaving your child irresponsibly, you think it is right for you. Okay, just think inside your brain, is it nice? Is it right? That is why we have daycare. We have things like daycare. Daycare. You take your child there. You pay 100 shillings. Your kid stays there till you come back. 100 shillings, bro. 100 shillings, sister. 100 shillings, mom. You don't leave your child. You don't leave your kid irresponsibly. A kid climbs up to the rooftop, plays at the rooftop alone, A-L-O-N-E, alone. You know, thunder is being cooked. There's thunder which is being cooked. Thunder is being cooked. Thunder strike. You don't leave your kids alone. Leave your kids with someone responsible. Leave your kids with someone who will take care, who will look after your kids. You don't leave your kid irresponsibly. One. Now these kids decide to climb up on this metal which has been welded around the rooftop. They want to look down from a 7-story building. Oh my God, what's not happening? Guys, don't be an irresponsible parent. Don't be irresponsible to your kid. Don't leave your child carelessly. Don't leave your child anyhowly. Don't leave your kid anyhowly. Don't leave your kid carelessly. It is not allowed. God damn. At least feel something. Feel something for your kid. Feel something for your child. Have ka feeling fulani. Just have ka feeling fulani for your kid, for your child. You know? Okay. I won't speak much, I won't talk much. Just be someone responsible. Don't be irresponsible. Till then, catch me on my next video. Hope we've learned something, and we're still going to learn something on the next video. Love you. Thank you very much. Tuonane huko. Let's meet there.